There's less than 1 month to go until BMO Hockey Heroes weekend presented by Medavie Blue Cross. We caught up with hockey legend Ray Bourque last week when he stopped by the Heart and Stroke Foundation office. He is one of 16 NHL alumni participating in this year's event.
It touches you, and when asked about coming here and being part of this weekend, you know, it was a no-brainer. I mean, you play hockey, teams have raised an incredible amount of money. You meet some great people, have a great weekend, have fun, and they're playing. You know, and it all comes down to the Heart and Stroke in terms of who benefits from all this. And I think that's the bottom line at the end, is raising money for a great cause, but having fun doing it. That was fantastic. We had so much fun with, you know, that whole draft thing. And for me, you know, I went up there, and it was pretty funny because I got emotional up there talking about my draft here and the experience that I had, where, you know, every kid that's drafted now in the NHL, they go to the big rink and their name is called, they go up, they get the jersey, the hat, the pictures with the management of the team that drafted them. But my year was the year of the merger, and the draft was in August of that year, so everything was sent in by phone. So, you know, I never got to that big day, that big draft day. So on that Friday night, it was really neat. I was drafted first, and I went up and I told that story, and you know, I got emotionally, you know, I kind of made fun of it just by faking a little emotion up there, but I got a good laugh out of it, and it was a good story, and had a great time with my team last year, you know, spending the weekend with them. And we won some games. We didn't win it all, but we had a good time, and we worked hard, and met some neat people. And but that whole draft thing was a lot of fun, and we had, you know, the guys made it fun, because every guy that went up after me had a little story about their draft day and that stuff. So it was kind of neat.
New this year, Paul Coffey, Guy Carbonneau, Marty McSorley. You know, some good names that would have very contrasting stories when you think about a McSorley versus, you know, maybe a Paul Coffey. How do you feel about, you know, your security as the #1 pick?
Well, that's the thing is, you know, I mean, are you going to draft a guy on his skill, his speed, or are you going to draft a guy because of maybe the great stories you're going to get in a room about, you know, maybe a tough guy that has some major battles, and so, you know, everybody brings a little something different. And it's interesting how guys will go in a draft, but you know, regardless of where you go, we're all here for a great cause, and to have fun, and to give people a fun experience, and having the opportunity to play with some of these great names that you mentioned. They're all quality guys, and I think everybody that played last year walked away from this weekend really enjoying the people that they got an opportunity to spend the weekend with.
So we've reached 16 teams for this year's event, so that's going to be 250 gentlemen from Nova Scotia that will be realizing their dream of playing alongside an NHLer growing up. Do you have any advice for them, sort of coming down the home stretch, about, you know, the drafting and the different things like that, knowing that the highest fundraising team gets first choice?
And that's key, you know, I mean, if you have your list of guys and you have your guy picked out who you want, I know that to secure my pick, I'd want to be the team that raised the most money, to make sure that I secured that pick and have the first pick overall. And I know that you guys go out there and raise a lot of money and have a lot of fun, and work hard at it. But you know, home stretch here, give it a little push, get yourself over the hump, and put yourself in a good position on that draft day, on that Friday night, to get the guy that you really want. You know, I know you guys raised over $300,000 last year, and looking to maybe get over $400,000 this year, and that's a great goal. So, you know, the work that you guys do certainly doesn't go unnoticed, and helps a lot of people when it comes down to it. Heart and Stroke Foundation is a great foundation, and I'm just happy to be here and to lend my name to this. And again, you know, we have a good time doing it, and it's for a great cause. So it's